Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Are you ready for some good news? If you have a seemingly impossible obstacle in front of you, it might just be a Red Sea getting ready to part. Here's today's text. It is from Exodus chapter 14. Do not be afraid. Fear not. Stand firm. See the salvation of the Lord, which He will work for you today. For the Egyptians whom you see today, you shall never see again. The spellbinding drama of the Passover has always captured Christian imagination. The people of God were saved not by their own sweat and blood, but by the blood of the Lamb. They escaped their bondage not by human effort, but by the mighty outstretched arm of a sovereign, gracious God. But what the newly liberated slaves faced next was equally riveting. They found themselves trapped between an impassable ocean in front and an ominous army behind. And when God miraculously opened up the Red Sea, His work of deliverance was twofold. The same sea saved some and swallowed some that day. God used that huge obstacle, a seemingly unapproachable sea, to not only liberate His people, but also to swallow up the gnawing anxiety of a threatening tyrant. God, in Jesus Christ, is committed not only to save you from your sins, but also to swallow up the voice of condemnation that has dogged you all your life. God's grace saves, and God's grace heals. God's love liberates, and God's love casts out fear. God's prophetic promise through Moses to the seemingly trapped Hebrews is a powerful word for us today. Do not be afraid. Stand still. See the salvation of the Lord, which He will accomplish for you. These Egyptians who you now see, you shall see again no more forever. The voices that make you feel condemned, old tyrants that held you captive in sin, are always trying to draw you into a former slave mentality. You can't move forward. You aren't really free. You'll never reach the promised land. You're doomed by your past. Those are the enemy's taunts to the saved child of God. But the cross of Christ that saves also silences such condemnation. The old Egyptian accuser struck fear in the hearts of the Hebrews that day, but God was going to do more than defeat the accuser. He was going to silence the voice of shame. Through the cross, God does more than save you. He sets you free from the condemnation of the past, and that's the gospel. And that's today's daily devotional. And if you'd like more videos like this, please click here. Better yet, subscribe to this channel, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.